CHIT. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. This is where the planning and the cuteness collide here at CHIT, which is hashtag cuteness squad. We are here for all the cuteness. We're here for the planning, creating, inspiration, lifestyle, encouragement, and so much more. We are here for another Soulful Sunday. We are finally at the end of the month. I'm sorry I didn't get this out to you guys on Sunday. I was trying to get everything done before I went out of town, but it didn't work out as scheduled or as planned. But I am here, I am back, and we are wrapping up the month of October. Can you guys believe that? I am going to go over the 21st through the 27th, and then we'll go into the 28th through the 3rd. Now, we do have a new Bible plan that's going to start on Friday, so I am going to make sure I leave it linked below. I don't know if it's going to be this video or the next one, but you will be getting 2 videos this week going into the new November plan, and November is going to be all about fresh starts. We're going to have a daily dosage to a healthy soul. We have decluttered for 2 months straight, September and October. So we have been reflecting on decluttering. We are getting our lives together. We have been doing excellent, and I'm glad that you guys have been following along with me. Thank you so much for all of your patience with me and getting things done. Thank you so much. I appreciate it all. Sorry y'all see my arm, but I have a little new setup here because my lighting was a little different, so I had to switch a few things on my desk around. So I hope this is better. I noticed my lighting was a little wonky, so I just wanted to change things around. But anyway, enough of me rambling on. November is about fresh starts. Once we get finished decluttering, what better way to, once you've gotten rid of all of the declutter, you start over, you start fresh. That's what it's all about. So what we're going to do is get ready for our fresh start in the next video. And what we're going to do is just go over and do our reflection for the 21st through the 27th. Okay, the 21st, which was Monday, we're going to reflect on Psalms 91. I want you to read the whole Psalms 91 and Matthew 18 and 10. Matthew 8 and 10 is, "See that you do not despise one of these little ones, for I tell you that their angels in heavens always see the face of my Father in heaven." Protect our precious ones, which is the little kiddos, the kids, the children, all of that. Parents are charged with an abundance of critically important tasks, but most importantly, we must protect our children. We went through that before in our last month, and we discussed that the Bible is overflowing with the most effective child rearing advice you'll find anywhere. You leave a legacy of godly parenting and equip your children to be the best that they can be. So we just gonna try to declutter the negative consequences of your children down the road, and the guilt from regret from unmet expectations and lack of effort. So put forth an effort to make sure that you're protecting these kids and that you are leading them the way that they should go. For Tuesday the 22nd, we have Isaiah 48 and 17. This is what the Lord says, your Redeemer, the Holy One of Israel. I am the Lord your God, who teaches you what is best for you, who directs you in the way that you should go. Declutter for your children and teach them how to declutter for themselves in the process. You got to apply like how to clean up their bedrooms, how to clean up their stuff, put away their stuff. You got to teach them how to declutter their schedules. Coach your kids to declutter but we must lead by an example. If they see you doing it, they'll do it. They'll follow suit. God doesn't ask anything of us that he isn't doing himself. And the same should go for us and the kiddos. Okay? We have Wednesday the 23rd, Romans 12:12. Be joyful in hope, patient in affliction, faithful in prayer. Stress is distress. We all have suffered from a bad moment or even a bad day. But how we manage stress in our lives makes all the difference in the world and in our walk with Christ. This means we can't have the negative thoughts or behaviors. We must not fall short of any of that. We all suffer from, like I said, a bad moment or a bad day, but try not to be overindulged in it and try not to make it a bad stressful moment. Good stress is short term. It can motivate us to accomplish goals and find victory, but the bad stress, if left untreated and unchecked, it can hold us back from experiencing joy, finding our purpose, and living our full potential. Bad stress can shorten your life. So try to de-stress. That's something that should be decluttered automatically. Because it can be long term. It can cause you to, it can really shorten your life, like it says. So on Thursday, we have Ephesians 2:10. For we are God's handiwork, created in Christ Jesus to do good works which God prepared in advance for us to do. Some of us are stuck in the past. There's nothing that will rob us of a fulfilling future faster than being stuck in the past. Constantly replaying history, whether good or bad, distracts us from our current task at hand. Regardless of the type of memory they consistently surface, how you handle them, however, determines your future outcome. In Philippians 3, Paul urges Christians to press on, forget what is behind them, and strain towards what is ahead. This is some advice that should apply to us today. We are called to concentrate on the here and now, to look ahead and rejoice in all the Lord has in store for us. So if you're constantly looking back, what that's gonna do? What happened to the stuff that's in front of you? You can crash. You can run into something. So try to always move forward, press forward. So for Friday the 25th, which was my birthday, happy birthday to me. We have 1 Peter 3:9. I enjoyed myself, by the way. Okay, do not repay evil with evil, insult with insult, or on the contrary, repay evil with a blessing, because to this you were called, so that you may inherit a blessing. On this day, we have to find forgiveness. Forgiveness was what I started in August? Because we did September, October. Yeah, so we did forgiveness first, then we had to declutter. So finding forgiveness is often thought of as something done for the other person. When you forgive someone, you basically let them off the hook for an offense or something that they've done to you. Forgiveness is something that you should do for yourself and for God. Holding on to grudges, anger, resentment, hurt is a breeding ground for a miserable life. How we view this process or how we handle situations can make a positive impact. Don't make yourself miserable and don't have a miserable life, because if you do, it's not good. We're talking about decluttering. We're talking about longevity here. So do not hold grudges, anger, resentment, hurt. or none of that stuff. Try your hardest to forgive. So we're going to move on to Saturday the 26th, 1 Timothy 6, verses 6 and 7. But godliness with contentment is a great gain, for we brought nothing into the world, and we cannot take nothing out of the world. Discontentment destroys. So the meaning of contentment is described as a state of happiness, satisfaction, feeling satisfied, fulfilled, gratified, and cheerful. Having a ease of mind. So try to be content in all that you do. Try to be content with your life. Try to be content. This should be one of the words that you definitely highlight. Definitely do that. Highlight it and study it, because it can definitely help us. So we're going to do that. And then we're going to move on to the 27th. Okay, the 27th is, I had did a typo, and I think the young lady who messaged me, charge it to my heart. I can't remember your name right now, but I know who you are because you always reach out to me, and I thank you for watching. She let me know that it was a typo in the description. I had Hosea 10 and 27, but what I was thinking of doing the date 10/27, but it's actually Hosea 10 and 12. And this is our Soulful Sunday day, so we're going to sow righteous for yourselves. Reap the fruit of unfailing love and break up your unplowed ground. For it is time to seek the Lord until he comes and shower us with his righteousness on you. Do you have a God space or space in your life for God? Room for him to be with you, for you to take time to hear his whisper and feel his care. Regardless of what's going on in your life, he craves your time and your attention. He longs for your prayers and rejoices in a relationship with you. He's always right here waiting for you. So you gotta declutter being overwhelmed, separation from God, feelings of loneliness, sadness, disappointment, and failure. So I look forward to November. We're gonna have a fresh start. We're gonna get this thing pumping. I'm gonna fill you with a daily dose. This daily dosages of scripture for a healthy soul. We gotta, in the more that we are studying, the harder the devil try to come at you. He's gonna try to rob, steal, and destroy. But we gotta stay focused, and we gotta stay positive. We gotta stay prayed up. I honestly want to take the time to thank you guys for joining me in another video. And remember, if you are new, take a look back at the past studies. I started Soulful Sundays, I think, in August. Let me make sure. Yeah, I started in August. I was just over it. I wanted to forgive. And then God put in my spirit for me to start decluttering. He worked on me so hard on this start decluttering. I had to continue with the decluttering in October. So November, we are starting with a fresh start. I'm going to have all of the scriptures down there for you guys. And remember, tap that red subscribe button and also hit that notification bell so that you will not miss another video from me. Give your girl a thumbs up. Give your girl a thumbs up and leave me a comment down below and let me know what have you learned from decluttering. And when you make these comments, trust me, you might be a part of my secret giveaway. You never know. So I'll see you in my next video. Keep your head up. Remember to continue decluttering, and so we can get ready for this for this fresh start in November. I can't wait to start it, and I can't wait to let you guys know what all I'm up to. Toodles.